On today's episode, we're going to talk about fashion. And no, not the David Bowie song, though it is a classic. No, we're going to talk about German fashion and what you should wear when you come to the land of beer and pretzels and not stick out like a tourist. Hello, Lieblings. I'm Maudie, science fiction and fantasy author who's been living in southern Germany since 2014. Today we're going to talk about fashion and how to navigate through German fashion so you won't stick out like a sore thumb. And I'm looking at you, Americans. But before we get started, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell if you haven't already. Here on Adventures of Lamadi, we talk about writing, living abroad, and everything in between. So let me preface this by saying you can actually wear whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Only impart what I have observed in my time here in Germany in case you want to come and not obviously look like a tourist. I mean, you're probably looking at me with these glasses and think like, yeah, she knows what she's talking about. All right, I'm gonna take them off now. So let's get to this list. Jeans. Jeans are easy, guys. Skinny jeans are popular, and if you're curvy like me, jeggings are the way to go. They have stretch and are quite comfy compared to proper skinny jeans, which they usually make me feel like a stuffed sausage. Overly stuffed sausage, correction. Tops and layers. German weather is not much different than Indiana weather. You know the saying, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. The big difference is that we are outside more in Germany than in Indiana, which means you got to be prepared for weather and for it to be chillier than in Indiana. Even the summers are cooler because the humidity is nowhere near like Indy. Layers are good because then you can make different outfit combinations with only a few pieces. Tank tops, t-shirts, blazers give you a ton of ideas. Lots of Americans wear sweatshirts, and while they are comfortable, they are the telltale sign of our Americanness in Europe. Scarves. Y'all, scarves are the best. They also really make an outfit. There are lighter scarves for warmer weather and thicker scarves for colder weather. And yes, some Germans even wear scarves in the summer. They think a draft or air conditioning can get you sick if you're not properly bundled up. Now, before you blow up my comment section, I was a microbiologist for about 10 years. You get sick from bacteria and viruses, or an unclean air filter in the air conditioning that's obviously filled with bacteria and viruses, but not from cold air alone. Germans are just not used to AC like we are, and that's honestly okay. And I'm also going to say that Americans are also not used to our ridiculousness use of the AC, but I will touch on that later. Shoes. Germans usually wear either tennis shoes or leather shoes. Either way, they're always in good shape because dirty, tired shoes don't complete an otherwise well put together outfit. I will admit, if you want good leather booties, buy them here in Europe. I don't recommend buying clothes in Europe unless you find something really awesome and unique. Clothes are stupid expensive, and you can get those same brands in the States for a fraction of the price. But a good pair of leather boots, especially Italian made, get them here. They are a great investment. So back to air conditioning. I know Germans complain about the overuse of AC in the States, and I can tell you that even among Americans, it is a debate we have every year, especially in the workplace. Now, it has to do with fashion, so bear with me. It is expected that men in high positions have to wear suits year-round, and they can be mighty warm in the summer. On the other hand, women will wear light summer outfits, and I have yet to meet a woman who has not complained about how cold it is because the AC is set to keep the men folk comfortable. I know women who bring blankets and space heaters to work to counteract this. It is a problem in the States, and we know it. But there are other fashion changes that have to be made first before we can even the playing field. And you don't see this in Germany. My last place of work didn't have AC at all in my building, so naturally men didn't wear suits. Like even the top folks, they wore a nice button-down shirt and slacks. Like wearing a suit jacket in the heat of summer is ridiculous. Anyway, that last bit was a little off. And in terms of shoes, personally, like I said, either tennis shoes or leather shoes are what are popular here. I usually aim more towards leather shoes, but that's more of my Latin upbringing. When I was growing up with a Latin mother, tennis shoes were only what you did when you're doing for exercising. It was not I was not really allowed to wear tennis shoes for like normal everyday. I always had to look nice, so that usually meant nice shoes. I still rebelled, obviously, because, you know, in the US, fashion was very different. But now that here in Germany, I have actually adopted more of the Latin style of clothing, more so. So I don't actually wear tennis shoes all that often. I do have nice, like a pair of Chucks and a pair of like these leather tennis shoes that look really nice. But I don't wear tennis shoes with my outfit. I find it very too casual for my taste. But that's the Latin upbringing for you. Anyway, the last bit with like the jacket and the acing, I just wanted to cover that. And I know it's a little off, but I want to know what you guys think. What fashion pieces do you think are necessary in order to blend in Germany? Let me know in the comments below. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. It lets me and YouTube know that you like this kind of content and you want to see more. Please leave me a comment, or if you have any questions, or if there's a certain topic you would like to see on this channel. If you want fun escapism, my space fantasy The God Queen is available in ebook, paperback, and hardback. The sequel, The Last Imperator, is also available for pre-order. Don't forget to sign up for the TLI pre-sale giveaway if you've already pre-ordered. If you sign up for my newsletter, you'll get the first 6 chapters of The God Queen, as well as the prequel short story, The Knight and the Goddess. So sign up. If you have read any of my work, or the work of your favorite author, please leave a review. They really help us authors out, and it is free to do so. And don't forget to connect with me on social media, whether it is through Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. And that's it. Until next time, adi!